morning. We got a limited amount of time. My name's Dan Dickman, for those of you who may not know me, and this is
Don Schill.
and we have worked together as
Since
partners in crime since about 2006.
Since the earth cooled, yeah.
For him, since the earth cooled, not me. Anyway, we were asked to talk about gender roles in childhood, and we kind of added in the beyond part, because certainly it's not something that's just defined or concretized by the time that we're 4 or 5. Certainly those processes begin long before that, but they continue on.
And development continues through the lifespan, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Let me check one other thing, Don, real quick. I want to make sure the sound works. Technology, this is not the best slide, but I'm hoping you can read it. Sex refers to male, female in a biological sense, and we'll talk more about this. Gender refers to male or female, often in a social sense. Role refers to culturally defined expectations that we are expected to fulfill in a given situation or in a particular culture, which may be significantly different depending on the culture that you're in. When I think about my brief visit to India, cultural expectations for men and women were significantly different than what I had experienced here, first as growing up, but then as just spending the 17 days that I did there, and in talking to some of the folks that I met over there. And then finally, gender roles are the roles that we are expected to perform as a result of being male. I already said that. Moving forward.
Yeah, and sometimes biological sex does not match gender identity.
Yeah.
And there might be a reason for that, but my wife's from Bangkok, and they actually put a third gender in their constitution. Okay, because they've got 300,000 what they call lady boys over there.
Lady boys?
Lady boys, where their biological sex, your genitals are formed first trimester, your gender identity the second and third, and sometimes for whatever reason they're not sure, that doesn't match up with your XYXX chromosomes. But yeah, it does happen, and that's an issue now currently today. So
Yeah, and some people and countries accept that better than others do.
yeah, because in ancient before India was colonized by Britain, they had 5 genders. They even had a spiritual part where the male actually sacrificed their genitals to a female god. So that's quite a devotion, So quite a devoted person there. But a lot of these people, they just assume might have been transsexual or transgender to start with. So.
Absolutely. So, I'd like to show you because, and for some of you, this is going to have relevance. I don't want to look at anyone when I talk about, these are a series of media clips from movies, from commercials. Some of them are relatively dated. Some of them are relatively new, but I think if you look at some of the examples and the gender role stereotypes that these tie to, it'll really give you a picture of some of the ways, particularly in the United States, that we view gender roles. So I wanted to play this. It's about 8 minutes long, but it's a series of these particular clips. If you want to hit the lights.
Make it a big crust. Well, yeah, we like a large thin crust pizza. Chop, chop.
What a three manly men.
Perry gets his chest waxed. Keith loves peanut throw pillows.
Turk might be sterile.
We have a winner.
I can't get pregnant and I already got a fertility test.
So why don't you just ask him to get tested?
Turk is very sensitive when it comes to his manliness. Remember when I told him his backpack looked like a purse? Turk, honey, I didn't mean it.
I am a man! A man who's not carrying a purse!
Now there's a place where her dreams have room to grow.
It's time to sleep
The
now.
Rose Petal Cottage.
Find my muffin, it's really yummy.
A place of her very own where she can decorate,
Just can't go here. Just go here.
entertain her imagination,
Let's do laundry.
and a special friend or two.
Ta-da!
I love what you've done with the place. The Rose Petal Cottage. It's her place where her dreams have room to grow. be able to do my job.
Well, big deal. I am very professional.
Mr. Burgundy, you are acting like a baby.
I'm not a baby, I'm a man. I am an anchor man.
You are not a man. You are a big fat joke.
I'm a man who discovered the wheel and built the Eiffel Tower out of metal and brawn. That's what kind of man I am. You're just a woman with a small brain. With a brain a third the size of us. It's science. Depending on how. Car wash. What are the chances? Same day, right across the street. Come on, the girls meet us fair and square. Now, I, for one, am going to be a gentleman about it. Go over there and congratulate each and every one of them personally.